Hello everyone and welcome back. I am Panda Pops and we are back with another 2-hour Voxedit stream. Yay! And hi little ruiner over on D-Live. Appreciate you hanging out over on D-Live. Much appreciated. How is everyone doing? I've got a little bit of a headache. I took some paracetamol and I now just have some lemon and ginger tea to hopefully help that. So yeah, hopefully that'll go alright. Hey Clankash, thanks for the 3 ice creams. Super appreciated. I am hoping in this stream we are going to finish off this cottage. We really don't have too much to do. We got to do the front door. We got to figure out what we're putting on the side bits right here. So we're gonna start with the front door. But Clankash, thank you ever so much for those ice creams. All right, we're going to add a dark bit just here. And in fact, you know, I think I'm gonna make it like black, so it looks like the door's kind of half open. Sort of situation going on. A little bit like that. And then I'm gonna color the whole door in just like that for now. Right, we'll go a shade lighter. And what I do want to do is probably we go for maybe this? We'll see how this looks quickly. Oh gosh, no, we can't see anything of that. Okay. For this one, okay, we'll go with this. We do it like here. You'll see what I'm trying to do in a little bit. But how's everybody doing? Happy Tuesday, I think today is. A happy Tuesday, everyone. Yes, it is Tuesday. Of course it is. But yeah, has anybody got plans for this week? What we all got going on? I've actually got this week off work, and I've frozen. Oh wait, I'm not frozen. Good. I'm getting ever so worried that I'm gonna freeze up again. I don't know what's going on with this camera. It's really irritating me, the amount of times it has in fact frozen. And I spent a lot of money on this camera, so it wants to stop doing this freezing issue. And I need to figure out where the actual issue is coming from and how I can fix said issue. Okay, this is a little bit, there's got to be a little bit closer. It'll be about there. Okay, that actually looks about right, so I'm happy with that. Just add this in. I'm kinda at coding. What? You're kinda at coding, or you're coding? Is that what you're doing? You're doing some coding? That's pretty cool. We're gonna add some bronze little nuts right there. I love a bronze nut. There, right, that's how I want it to look. Beautiful. But yeah, I'm glad that you're doing good. Oh, you're kind of good at coding. That's awesome. I'm not. I mean, technically I don't know because I've never tried, but it's not in like what my interests of doing. But that's cool that, you know, you're good at it. What do you plan to do with that knowledge? I think as well, we're probably going to make just like little panels up here. Happy Tuesday, nice progress on the hut. It looks good. Thanks, Grey Gear. Hi, Crazy Power over on YouTube. Am I missing? Okay, if anybody is over on Twitch, send a message, even if it's just hi, just so I can see if Twitch messages are coming through, because when I streamed for the Sandbox the other day, no Twitch messages came through. It doesn't look like, I'm trying to look at the restream, but I don't know whether restream will show the Twitch messages if the messages aren't coming through. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. What is it? What is what I'm making? This is a front door. This is gonna be a little front door. That's what we're making. Does anybody have any Netflix show suggestions? I'm kind of in the mood for something sort of fantasy driven. Can I see this message? Yes, Grey Gear, I can see this message. So, yay! At least I know it's working here. Thanks, Grey Gear. Working on the door. And we'll add... That is not bright enough. I don't really want to do it in orange. Maybe we could get away with like a gray. No, we cannot get away with a gray. What about like a really light? Yeah, the light color might be better. I don't like that there at all. I'm gonna be completely honest, it looks awful. So we are going to add it. Gonna be low down. There we go. Just made a clip. You made a clip. What? I like. I've watched it all. Watched it all. Thanks for that. You only have Disney Plus. Well, what are you liking on Disney Plus right now? Yeah, I've watched all Castlevania. See, that's the thing. I keep wanting to say Castlevania. How do you say it? Do you say number 1, Castlevania, or do you say number 2, Castlevania? Because I constantly switch between the two, all of the time. What one do you find yourself saying? Talk about SLP. Pioneer. I would love to, but these streams are mostly reserved for doing Sandbox related stuff and Voxedit. I never mind having a chat about any other type of crypto related thing, but this early on, I mean, I'm 10 minutes into a 2-hour stream. We really should talk about Sandbox a little bit. Like, even just ask a Sandbox related question. Just one person ask a Sandbox related question. I will happily divert into talking about something different. But these streams are reserved for the Sandbox. Means I should really, you know, I should really talk about that too. Okay, we're gonna go for a darker door. I'm liking that. We've got these weird little wood panels right here. I like that. I reckon this front door needs the slight little bits of this going on just there. I'm thinking. Let me know what you guys think. Oh, yes. Stunning. And do you know what? I think just in the upper corner of both of those. Stunning. I am new to Sandbox. Can I learn it on 1 month? Okay, Hitchum. Depends what aspects of it. You could definitely learn enough, but you've got to remember a few things. So it's not fully released. So the metaverse isn't live. So you can't upload your games to the metaverse and make money that way. The ways to be making money right now is buying of land and reselling that land. Which in the future, if you hold land, you can upload your own games to that land. You can rent that land out to somebody else, or you can hold on to it and maybe resell it for even more money in the future as well. So, and then maybe other aspects of land that I'm just not too aware of right now, but that's, you know, that's what you can do. Like that, they're going to be features I know about. The other way to make money is to be able to apply as a pre-launch asset artist like myself, where you will get put into a group of people if you get approved, and they will give you a theme and so many assets to make within 1 month. You have to make them sort of to their standards using their color palettes and within their style. And you'll get paid for that. You'll get paid per asset. Plus, the assets that you make for them are still yours, which means when it is open for you to upload your assets as NFTs to the marketplace, where everybody can do that, then you'll also get to sell those. So it's like being paid twice if you're a pre-launch asset artist. For people that don't become pre-launch asset artists, you can use Voxedit right now. You can play about with it and learn it and all that stuff. And you know, get them ready to be published as assets in the future, and then mint them as NFTs, and you can make money from people buying those. I would suggest minting your really good ones that definitely will sell. Lands on OpenSea around 0.4 ETH at the minute, definitely going up in price of the dollars. There you go, thank you, Clancash. And then there is the Game Maker, where you can use that software, much like Voxedit, completely for free, where you can build a game yourself. I stream every other Tuesdays. I go onto the Game Maker and we're building a game together using the assets that we make on the other Tuesdays, like today, and Thursday streams, and put them into that game. So yeah, there's a lot of that stuff going on. A lot of stuff. And yeah, there are other streamers. Andy Ritchie is a very good one. He does have a YouTube doing tutorials on that. And with the Game Maker, you can upload those games to their game experience section, so you don't need to mint them and have them on in the metaverse, but people can play your games, but there won't be any earning aspect if they aren't uploaded to the metaverse, which, like I said, isn't live yet. I would say in 1 month you could definitely learn a fair amount, but I would say we're probably not going to see the metaverse go live within a month. So you could just hone those skills and get them ready up until the metaverse is released, or even learn some new skills. Over a month you could probably learn enough to be able to apply. If you're looking at the Voxedit art side, you could probably learn enough to be able to apply for their creator fund and get approved as a pre-launch asset artist, where then you get paid for making this sort of stuff like I do. And now we have had a question about the Sandbox. Thank you very much, Hitchum. If you do have other questions, feel free to ask. I see you're on YouTube, so leave comments as well on other videos if there's things that you want to know. And then that will also give me a chance to see what people want to be learning, and I can tailor videos to those as well. Right. Pioneer, talk about SLP. What do you want to know about SLP? Price is going down. I know. I'm not mad at all. I think anything above, I've said it over and over again, I think 9 to 10 cents, I'm gonna say 11 to 9 cents is our new low, much like we saw before Ronin. 2 cents was our, like, between 2.5 to 2 cents was like our low, and then it would go back up. So that's how I see SLP right now. We're going close to that low amount. I think 30 cents is like the new really high of SLP right now. Also, we don't want SLP to go too high, because then we're going to see axes being priced higher and higher and higher as well, and then we'll have the issue that nobody's breeding axes because they cost too much, and everybody's selling the SLP, which will keep the price down, which hopefully, well, they're going to do two things. They're either going to sell the SLP, which then eventually will knock the price down, and then hopefully people buy some SLP going, oh, this is a great price to buy SLP at, or they'll be holding on to that SLP and doing nothing with it until it goes up. which is when it can be a problem. Because if everybody's holding on to it, waiting for it to go up, but not wanting to use it to... Oh, that's if it's height. Never mind. I've told you, I've got too much of a headache. I'm not following my own words right now. Right, we've done that section. Let's look at this back bit. I am thinking... Yeah, I'm thinking we're just gonna do this kind of black barrier right here. But yeah, throw your questions at me. Happily try and answer whatever I can all the time. And if you are wanting to see certain tutorials, free, because that's English. What is going on over here? Why are both of these? No, it's just this side. Okay. Lovely. Cool. Now let's grab that. What do we do over here? Double checking what I've done. There we go. Alright, that's about fine. Oh, that might be a little bit too high. That definitely is too high. Okay, we're gonna have to lower this. It needs to be lower. And one more. And we'll just go all the way across. Beautiful. There we go. Right, that looks very nice. Have I frozen again? No, I haven't. Cool. Whoa. So what I'm doing right here is, if you've ever seen sort of like Tudor type houses, they have these little like wood side paneling thingy-mabobs. And that's weird that that just went. Okay, right, we'll just... Oh. Cool. Alright, and we're gonna have it go about there. I should really have it going right up to where the door is. Okay, lovely. And we'll do the same over here. Kind of interfering with the dark bit of the wood, I think. Yeah, we're gonna have to change this color up here. This is gonna have to be darker now. So we can see a difference between the two tones. At least more of a difference. Can I enter the house? So what I'm making right now, no, there won't be a way to actually, this is just like a shell, really. But I will be, if you, were you in last Tuesday's stream? You might not have been. But what I will be doing is in the game, I will be making it so you will be able to walk up to the front door and it will effectively teleport you to inside of a room, and that will be the inside of the witch's cottage. So no, you can't actually enter into this. To make something enterable, you need to, one, you cannot have any animations whatsoever. This won't have animations, but you can't have animations whatsoever. And this is probably the best example I can give you. You see how this front door is done right here? If I hover over it, there's like, you can see this white little outline. White outline, floor. Right here, white outline, floor in there. Door is its own little bit. So you have to make it so you do each side of the house, and you can then, like, this is like a beach hut, and then your avatar will be able to enter through that. You cannot have any animation. Once you make animations, it then will put a collision box around the entire thing. Hey, D-Life is featuring me on the homepage. Whoop whoop. Hype up D-Life. Woo! I have a headache, so sorry that I'm not overly infused. I'm sorry. Thanks, D-Life. That's much appreciated. No, I always feel like D-Life are putting me on the homepage. It's so sweet. So sweet. We're gonna have some of my tea so I can chill. Hype overload. There we go. Yeah. Hype overload. Just imagine that that's me being hype overload. Hey, Cash, thank you for the 2 ice cream, 3 ice creams, 3 more ice creams. Thanks, I appreciate that. Oh gosh, that's really going over the music now. But yeah, this, basically what I'm making is going to be acting as a shell. So you'll get to see it all pretty from the outside, but you can't just like walk through the front door. I'm actually not keen on how that bit's looking. We'll get over it, I think. What about if I change all of that? Oh, whoops. All of that to this color, like a purpley color. Do I like the purple more? Don't think I do. I think I kind of like the slight more graying though. We'll go with the slight graying. Hi, come on show. How are you doing? Yeah, we're gonna go with that coloring. Going to just tidy up these sections now. There we go. But yeah, anybody else got any other shows that I should check out? Any suggestions of shows, I should say? Fine, how am I? I am very, very headachy, but I'm not too bad. It's a shame I'm a bit headachy, but once again, it's just one of those things. I woke up like it. I thought it might be like dehydration or like just lack of sleep. I've tried to relax. I've not even been on the computer that much today. Or at least I like to tell myself I haven't been on the computer that much today. But yeah, it's what it is. Just got a slight headache. It'll be fine. Walking Dead series is out, I think. Oh, I need to watch The Walking Dead. I do. I've not watched any of it. It's the same as Lost. I've never watched any Lost, not watched any Walking Dead. I'm a terrible person, I know. Absolutely awful. You're going to binge watch it? That's awesome. I don't know if I don't know if I've got the time to binge watch an entire thing. I get terrible. Do you know what I did start watching? I'm up to season 4 and I feel like I need to chill. Game of Thrones. Oh, I need to watch that. See, this is really bad. So a little backstory. I love binge watching things. I am absolutely terrible for really getting into binge watching, like a lot. Like I really, really will have a good old binge watch of shows. Obsessively so. So I try not to really, really get into a big binge watch session if I can help it. Sometimes I can't help it. But when I do, so I'm just really, really concentrating on the colors I'm choosing right now. Okay, I'm happy with that coloring. And I want to make, yes. Right, great. Right. Stop, think, brain. Okay, so a little thing. I get really mad into binge watching. So I used to try go on sites where you could like watch stuff online, like when it was released in America, as soon as possible. So I was watching like season 1 of Game of Thrones before it even came to the UK, and I was like, this is amazing, and telling people like when it comes out in the UK, you gotta watch it, it's gonna be brilliant. And I was like that for like season 1, 2, and 3. And then I just stopped. And then I slowly started catching up. And yeah, but what happens is I generally try and wait, especially when there's multiple seasons. I try and wait so I can then sit there. I watched on YouTube, and I do suggest watching it because it is really good. At least the first 3 seasons I absolutely love. I've watched the first 2 episodes of season 4. I'm a little bit intrigued, but because I've been watched 1 to 3 over the course of 2 days, over the course of 2 days I've binge watched it. Maybe 2.5 probably. It's probably closer to 3, but you pretty much that amount of time. Yeah, I've needed to have a rest, but it's called How to Get Away with Murder on Netflix. So definitely check that out because it is really good. Like really, really, really good. Hey, Crypto Genie. Well, it's evening for me, but afternoon to you. Happy your time zone. And thanks. I appreciate you loving on my artwork. Keep that love coming. It's always nice to feel a little bit appreciated. Stranger Things. Oh, see, right. The only reason, and this literally is the only reason I've not watched it, It's purely because I'm a friggin' adult, and like the first season, they look like tiny children. And it just makes me think, like, should I be watching? Like, is this something I should watch? Like, is it? So you suggest it. Yeah, so I didn't realize this. Winona Ryder's in it, right? And I absolutely adore her. I've loved her ever since I was a child. My nan was obsessed with, she had the book Little Women. And then she got like the video, for those that know VHS, you know, those, instead of DVDs, we had, you know, big cassette tapes that we pushed into a thing, and, you know, sometimes it'd get tangled and you'd have to rewind it back in, a little bit like little cassette tapes for playing music, but these were big, you know, back in my day. Oh, but anyway, like the Goonies on steroids. Okay. Well, you've sold it to me just using that description. That was the best way to describe something, to be like, yes, watch it. But anyway, my nan had the video of Little Women. In the original video, well, I don't know if it's the original. The Little Women video I watched growing up was the one with Winona Ryder in it. And I absolutely adored her in that. And then as I got older, I found more and more films and stuff that she had been in. And by the way, Heathers, oh, she was brilliant in that. And even like Girl Interrupted, she was fantastic. If you haven't watched Girl Interrupted, you should 100% watch Girl Interrupted. I will not steer you the wrong way. But Goonies on steroids, that you've just sold it for me. There's no way you could have described that any better. So I will give straight. Vikings is good. I have started watching that, and it is good. You are correct. Vikings is good. Do you know what else is good? Is it Lady of the... I've got to find it. I think I saved it. Why?
17 years is a long time.
Oh, no. We don't want audio. We don't want audio. I don't want continue watching. Where is my list? My list. I'm pretty sure I saved it in my list. I've got a lot of stuff in my list. Did it not get saved? You know, I'll scroll down to the bottom. Right. Oh, Tribes of Europa. If you don't mind listening to things in a different language, definitely watch that. It's very good. Very, very good ending. Ends on a cliffhanger. Hope it goes for a season 2. Right, where are you? Is it Lady of the Lake? This is where I've not actually saved it, in the hopes that it'll just tell me. Nope. Either that or it's been removed. I don't like when they do that either. Maybe of like cursed. It's cursed. Oh, it is apparently in my list. Cursed. Watch Cursed on Netflix. That is very good. Not bad. Dylan. Oh, don't say that. I haven't watched it all. Oh, saying that name just reminded me. Once again, if you don't mind watching things in a different language, watch Ragnarok. 100% watch Ragnarok. It is a very, very good show. Very, very good show. Seeing Curse and Tribe Europa, both very, yes. Ah. Absolutely brilliant, yeah. Glad I'm not the only one. I can't wait for Witcher season 2. I'm all for waiting, like, I can't wait. Cannot wait. I don't like it. There we go. We've both seen the exact same stuff. We have nothing to suggest to one another. We've both seen it all. Seen Dark? I don't think I do. Sometimes these names end up getting mixed, like in my head. Dark. Wow, that looks creepy. Oh, wait, why does that look familiar? No, I haven't seen it. It looks good though. It looks really creepy. I feel like I need to watch it with people. That seems like a not watch alone kind of show. Looks good. Gives me just from that small bit of trailer I just saw, gives me Chilling Adventures of Sabrina Spellman kind of vibes. Hey Pierre Plays, how are you doing? Here for a bit, but Chain Monsters Alpha 6 is about to drop. Don't say that. I'm so busy. I'm not going to be able to get that video recorded till tomorrow. It'll be so behind the times. So behind the times. Bad panda, bad panda. Okay, wait. In German, I don't mind. I will watch. I've watched so many things. Do you know? It's more of like, it's not kind of fun. It's obviously not real, but I'm gonna have to find it. That's in a different language. I watched it with subtitles. Sometimes I can watch it in their own like dubbed versions, but I do prefer watching subtitles. And I'm not always keen on dubbed, like especially when it's not watchable dub. Time travel. Is it time travel? Is it time trap that you're saying? Because that's not coming up. Time trap is though, and I've seen time trap. Yeah, time trap is what I thought it was when you told me about the last show. For a moment, time trap was very good, very weird. That ending was bizarre, and I want to know, like, what's going on. Like, it left me with a lot of answers. A lot of answers. It left me with a lot of questions. On that, yeah. Oh yeah, what was this show I was going to tell you? It was, I can't even remember the language. I can give you a quick overview of what it was like. Basically, they're all angels. Everybody's an angel. They hadn't had any new angels for a long time. A new angel got made, and all the angels are gingers. Every single angel is ginger. And his wings were getting bigger and bigger because oh, that's it. Nobody's Looking. Watch Nobody's Looking. I don't know if it got renewed for a season 2, but oh my God, was that brilliant. It was such a good show. So good. If they need to make a season 2 of that. It's a very good, like, feel-good type of thing to watch. It's about time travel or other dimensions. Ugh. Oh wait, Clanker says he's gonna binge watch. Oh yeah, I think I saw that. All of them, Clanker. You're gonna binge watch all of them. You're gonna have to tell me how they are, and then tell me if I need to binge watch all of The Walking Dead. How many Walking Dead seasons are there? Not the color that we want our bricks. That's the color that we chose for our bricks. Like Stranger Things and Dark. Okay, progressing well, I hope. Oh wait, how is my game going on here? So the actual making of the game is actually progressing. We did manage to make a few new things on the thingy-mabobbies. Yes, I'm totally speaking English. This is what headaches do to me. They make me just not be able to voice anything properly. Welcome to my mind. No, don't like how that looks. We'll have it like that. Yeah, all 11, seriously, that's too much. I wouldn't be able to binge watch that. It's like even Supernatural. I only managed to binge watch within 3 season chunks with one another. I think after, hey, Necro! Hi! How do you like my witch's cottage? My favourite part of my witch's cottage, so don't even, Necro, don't even give any like, oh, you can do this to make this look better. Don't do it for this section. This, I love what I've done here. Don't make me change it. It's staying how it is, and you will say, that is perfect. There is nothing more you can do for that vine section. What was the film that someone mentioned that was like Goonies? Stranger Things. I love it. It's perfect. Brilliant. Brilliant. Now I don't even know whether that's what you were originally gonna say or whether you actually think that, but never mind. This is the witch's cottage separate. I am gonna have to add a little thingy mabobby over here. There is nothing more you can do. I'm glad you agree. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some bits on the side. We're gonna do a little roof bit. Doing this section on the roof was probably the hardest, just so there's no collision up here. Great job. The roof looks great too. Thanks! Thanks! It was really hard getting it to go right. I've still got to put like the little cover bit like I've done for this side. I've got to put it over here. But yeah, it's pretty much done. Really, I've probably spent a little bit too long on this. I do like my moss on the side of my pillars though. I do like that. But anyway, we need to, let's finish off this side. Oh no, what color did we choose? I forgot what color this section was. Okay, you're number 3 down there. Perfect. Right, have I missed anything? Yeah, Clankersh, yeah, apparently Stranger Things is like the Goonies on steroids. Which was a brilliant sell for making me want to watch it, pretty much. Yeah, right, that's perfect. Alright, let's add a little bit there. We've got to add the bottom part. Add that. That. And that little. That sounds good. Goodness, has to be one of your favorite films of all time. Great memories. Oh, that's a really good one. Right. Favorite films of all time. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna do like a top 5 with only number 1 being like the actual first place and the other 4 being like their all joint second kind of situation. So number 1, Shawshank Redemption. The reason this is my favorite film of all time is because it is one of the very few films that no matter what, I could watch. No matter what, I could watch it every day for a month. I could watch it 3 times in one day and I would still be sat there with the same attention on it as I would the first time watching it. Then I'm gonna say, don't judge me for this. Please don't. She's All That. Absolutely love that. It was a brilliant film. Then I'm going to say give me a second. Get this line. Oh, hello. Did that wrong. Right, so Shawshank Redemption, She's All That. Then I'm gonna say Beetlejuice. I forget which one it is, like the actual name, but the Indiana Jones one with Sean Connery, and I think that's the Holy Grail. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know it's not Temple of Doom, Kalima. No, I know it's not that one. We're gonna pretend that I just did that. Oh gosh. What am I on? Beetlejuice, Shawshank Redemption, She's All That, Indiana Jones. Oh, who's gonna get the 5th spot? Last Crusade. Is it Last Crusade? It's the Holy Grail, isn't it? No. With Sean Connery in it. Right. Indiana Jones, Last Crusade. I'm gonna look up Last Crusade. Oh my gosh, you are 100% right. It is Last Crusade. Well done. But doesn't he go and find like the Grail in? Oh, I don't know what would be my 5th one. I'm not too sure anymore. Let me have a think about it for a second. Oh, in fact, is there any new shows that I like? Are we just doing film? I think it has to just be films, not like TV shows. Because if we're gonna do TV shows, then the whole Indiana Jones adventures would have to be thrown into that, because that was like literally my favorite. Oh, Girl Interrupted with Winona Ryder as well. Girl Interrupted, fantastic, brilliant film. Yeah, the Holy Grail is being protected by the Knights. For some reason, I always thought that one had Sean Connery in it. No, Sean Connery's in the one with the, yeah. Yeah, he's in the other one. You are all correct. I am wrong. And I'm okay with that. Pulp Fiction. Oh wait, yeah, no, I'm gonna bump Girl Interrupted out. Pulp Fiction, yes, I will go with that. The Shining, I've never fully seen The Shining. I'm so sorry. I haven't fully seen it. There is another one, and the reason I've not put this in my choice is purely because I'm not a fan of being scared, and I wouldn't wait, no, how can I phrase this better? Okay, the ones that are in my top 5 are ones that I can happily watch at any point, no matter what. Like, as in, you could just say to me, hey, do you want to put this on? I'll be like, sure, let's do it. If otherwise this would have been included, Saw, the first one. Now, the reason only the first one is because that ending, no matter what you say, you cannot tell me that you expected that ending where Jigsaw gets up off of the floor being the guy that everybody thought was unalive. I'm saying certain words to not get demonetized. You're wondering why I said unalive. But yeah, you cannot tell me. But Saw is not one of those films that I would happily watch at any point. It isn't. It just would not be one of the ones that I would be like, yes, please, let's put that on. I would be like, it's a bit late. I'm not really in the mood to be scared, regardless of whether I've seen it numerous times and I actually know the ending. It's still a no thanks from me. But yeah, so what are other people's favorite? So I know Kirsch's. Kirsch has said his. For Jackie Brown, I don't. That looks kind of cool. I've not watched it. Where can I watch it? Be interesting to know what TV shows people like. Like, what's your favorite TV show that you could watch no matter what? Okay, I'm pretty happy with how this is looking. Not gonna complain at all. I'm feeling pretty good. Up there with Pulp Fiction, Tarantino again. Is it really a Tarantino one? Nice. Oh yeah, look. Oh, Sin City. Not that that's up there in my favorites, but I've got to say that is a beautiful piece of work. Sin City, you cannot tell me that that is not a beautiful, beautiful piece of work. Absolutely stunning. The use of it being black and white and like adding those bits of color, like the red being like that red parts only being the only color, or Alexa Bledell's like really shining bright blue eyes. You cannot tell me that that was like, when you were watching it, you were like, you were invested in watching it because you just like, it just came out to you. Roof, small section. Or at least for me it did. Right, I don't know if there is a better way to do this, but this is how I'm doing this. So I'm getting this, and it needs to be made smaller. But essentially, I am going to do 2, and they're gonna overlap. I'm probably going to be left with like a tiny bit at the bottom that I'm going to do a really small bit with. The show at the minute is Place in the Sun because I keep dreaming of buying a house in either France or Spain. That is brilliant. Awesome. It's been a while. See, shopping channel, have a great one if you do go and watch that. I will have to watch it at some point if it's as good as you're saying. How did I do that without any issue? Oh, because I duplicated it. I'm so daft. So daft. Okay, in that case, we're going to section 2 small. Merlin was awesome, couldn't wait for the next one. Yeah, Merlin was. Oh. I was quite upset with the ending though. Right, and now that we've done that, we can give this a little addition. Let's make it 18, is that? Yeah, I've just positioned this really weirdly. There we go. Get that there. Okay, we still need to like cover this section in. Could we essentially go here? Yes, we could. Okay, right. I've got how I'm doing this. I've got how I'm doing this. We're gonna make this a 30. And just fill it all in. I just. Right, and then okay, we probably make no, we'll leave it at 30 and we'll add the other additional bits later on. Alright, what time is it? Wow, we're already an hour in. It's crazy. I'm gonna have to make another drink in a bit. My throat is absolutely killing me. Alright, save it. Now, can I just kind of... I can't shimmy you. Right, so we've got to do this little corner section. I'm gonna copy this. Triangle, small 2. I'm sure. Triangle section 2. I'm sure there's an easier way to do this. Right, small 2. Look, it's so small. There's my small piece. Right. Okay, and am I frozen or am I just... I'm just very still. We'll make this a 9. Nope, we'll make this a 15. There's that hole. That hole's there. And we'll make this a 20. That should reach the hole. What she said. There we go. And take that off. Okay, cool. And there's our little section. I just gotta make sure, right, that's 33.4. So 33 point, why is that more in? Okay, right. There. Beautiful, there's our roof. And I'm gonna leave this section open. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave this section open. I'm gonna do the chimney snacks. I'm gonna do the chimney snacks. Because the, you know, that's English. And the witch's cottage is actually going to be done. Yes. I'm gonna check what color we've done these stones. So we've gone for a darker one there, as well as a number 2 brown. And that one, and yeah, okay, cool. I don't want to do too much on these. I think I just kind of want to change some of the coloring. Oh, was that? Went for the darkest color. Cool. All right, we're gonna go for a nice brown, probably just around the tip. Actually, no, we're gonna go for like a dark bit at the tip, because that makes sense. With an even darker bit in the middle, and then like a brown coating. Okay, and did we duplicate them? Yes, we did. Perfect. Right. Witch's cottage is done. There you go. Everybody get a good look at our witch's cottage. There's the front door. We got our windows. We got some brickwork going on underneath this bit. Our little columns with the ivy growing around it. We've got the ivy over here. That bit needs to be moved in slightly. We've got the roof with moss or whatever growing over it. Then we got a little back door, a little tiny window. We've got some more brickwork showing. Hey, Cash! Wow, you are being super generous. Thanks for 2 more ice creams. Yay! We got the chimney, and there it is. Here is the beauty. That looks awesome. Thanks, Cash. thank you. But yeah, really happy with that. We're gonna give it a cheeky little save. And we're gonna go back and finish our aquarium. Because that's what we were doing. So anybody that watched Thursdays, we started with an aquarium. You guys asked for the aquarium and we started with the aquarium. So we are hopefully going to finish the aquarium. So we spent just over an hour. I didn't expect that to take another hour. Where is it? Random bits? Tavern interior aquarium. Here we go. Final. Right. So we've got a little aquarium item in here. We've got some plants going on. We've got our weird fish. We've got a normal looking fish. We also have something Andy asked for, which is, I forgot the name of it. What is it? A blob fish. Then both sides, I've done like a little design on both sides. We've also done a fair bit on like the floor over here. Then on side number 2, we have another alien type fantasy aquatic creature of normal fish again, and another blob, as well as a little plant thingy that we got going on here. I do want to make one more of these plants, put it in this corner, and we're going to make an animation. I don't think my giant kelp will fit in there. I don't think it will. It's a fair size though. Let me go to the tank. I wanted to make it quite tall, so it's actually 80. It's taller than the average human height in this. The average, yeah, the human avatar, whatever height. So it'll be taller than your avatar. It's about door height. The width of it, like the depth, I should say, isn't too. It's not too girthy. Is that right? It's not. It doesn't go across too much. The length is pretty. It's got a good length to it though. It's got a nice length. But yeah, this is what we got going on. We're gonna have some animations and stuff. I did kind of want to fit more fish in here, but to give it the illusion that I was going for they are actually in water, this was the best way that I could come up with. So if you're wondering how I went about making this tank, watch Thursday's stream. So the last one, I'm gonna just double check what my YouTube says. Did I even name it Make an Aquarium? No, I should. Okay, I've re-saved it. It's Making Voxel Aquarium. You guys can check that out. And don't forget to check out my other YouTube videos while you're at it. But yeah, your giant kelp definitely won't fit in this. So let's go down to this one. And I think this is, yeah, it's for this whole section. I'm actually going to duplicate this, to duplicate plant long node 2, and I'm gonna just move that over here. There we go. Look at the concentration. I do get my concentration face on when I do this. which is why a lot of times if I ever do speed builds, I never record my face during a speed build, because it would be a lot of like concentration face, and my like generally as well I get closer and closer to the screen. I don't know why, I just do. But hey Kinky, how you doing? How are you doing? Yeah, I don't think we need to add anything else to this. I'm thinking maybe on the tank on the back part, I'm going to just add a little bit. In fact, do I have kelp colors there? Yeah, I kind of do. To make it look like they do kind of should have purple little flowery bits to them. There we go. Not too early for a beer. I don't have any in the house. I have nothing in the house. Pretty much. There we go. Oh, you can't even see the one I did over here. Never mind. We'll add a little something to this one. Add a little bit more over here. And we'll get with the little purpley bit. There we go. Lovely. I also think I'll add like just a few more of these bits, like over here. Oh, Yumi? Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, done for the day. Not too early for a beer. Well, it isn't. You're in the UK. It's definitely not too early for a beer. I mean, I think you are. I'm sure you are. Like, I mean, as a British person, lunchtime is about the time that people have a beer. I'm frozen? No! No! At least it wasn't an awful thing. I need to figure out. I think it's the Manicam. I think from installing Manicam, I think it's really buggered up everything. I usually wait until Wednesday, hump day. No, it's the summer holidays. What are you on? No, don't wait for anything. You gotta have one. Right. Try and get some pictures. Right, I've got an idea. Just make a few big sections. I can work from there. And I'm going to use the pen tool to go around it. Hi from Thailand. Oh, I know how to say hello. I'm gonna Google it again. Is it Swasdi? Sawadi. Am I saying it right? Sawadi. Sorry if I said it wrong. Hello. On the underside of the fish tank, you should hide a little panda signature. Oh, that would be funny. That would be funny. Yes, that's a great idea, Kinky. Yes, I said it right. Yay! And my pronunciation was probably bad, but I'm happy I said it somewhat correctly. But how are you doing? Are you good? Your concentration again. I'm gonna have to go boil the kettle for another lemon and ginger tea. I really need a lemon and ginger tea. Right, what do we think of just the little water sections? Are we happy with the little water sections on this aquarium? You like it? Awesome. I'm glad you like it. I like it too. Right, we need a panda logo. Oh, we can't have anything that's going to show up over there, so we're going to have to cut the top off. Right. I have green eyes, so we're going to give the panda green eyes. Right, we'll go with that. It looks very uneven. It's fine. I'm good. I'm your teacher. Silver Rookies, I'm your teacher. What am I your teacher on? On this? I did a really good Pixel Panda before. This isn't so good. My last Pixel Panda came out much better than this. I think that's because I gave it too much of a nose. Yeah, I think giving it just like that sort of nose is much better. And because it's a fish tank, we'll just have like, oh, that's not the right color. Have like a random fish. Also with a green eye. There we go. Now nobody realizes that there's actually a panda underneath that. Right, so I am, what time is it? I am going to go grab, well, I'm going to boil the kettles and then I'll be back. Right, I am back, you lovely, lovely people. Hopefully my green screen and everything's all fine. Fun, fun, fun. So we're gonna work on animation! Yay! Animation! Right, so I'm covering it, but where myself is sat, we're gonna click new. And we're gonna go for movement 01. And we're not gonna do too much. We're gonna have this guy at the first few seconds. He's just gonna kind of go up. It's gonna take him a little while, so he's gonna go up. He is then going to rotate and shimmy on up again. I go swoop, swoop. Actually, wait. Gonna rotate and kind of go up, so he's gonna go droop. And then he's gonna shimmy on up. want this to be... No, I'm gonna have him just bob up and down. So he's gonna go up, and then he's going to copy, paste, go back down. That's too much. Beautiful sunset tonight. It's already dark where I am. How are you? How do you still have daylight? Watch my live stream for use in Vox. I just started to learning to use it. That's amazing. That's amazing. I'm glad you're learning to use it. I will be having some tutorials coming out. There has been a delay in videos going out. If you do want to see certain tutorials, let me know either in the comments or let me know during the live streams. And yeah. Right, and this guy is gonna kind of make his way here. Then he's gonna rotate, well, also making sure he stays in the tank. And boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Kind of like rise up. Just doop. 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 He's then going to do head up. Head down. Head up. Head down. Copy, paste, so he ends up back on the floor. There he goes. Do. Okay, that's all very, very quick. Descent your sunset from your house. What, right now? Is your sunset happening now? I can't. Oh, it's because I'm already on Discord. That's why. Wow, that is stunning. Oh, it's got lovely pink hues to it. Lovely. But yeah, Kesh, that sunset is absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Alright, I'm back. It ended up freezing while I wasn't here. I really need to sort this freeze issue out. Don't know how I'm going to sort it out because don't know what the actual issue is. It's always fun. Right, so let's just... Right, where does these... Okay, there is when he starts going up. So he gets to here and then he goes up. So if we make it around about there, so he goes up. Right, and then we make it 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll make it more here. Just see how that is. Okay, might still be a little bit aggressive. So let's just move all of this. So 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. And make that go down there. There, much better. We are spoilt from my house because the sun sets directly at the back of our house. That's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous when you have those sort of views. Really, really nice. I am jealous. Jealous of your views. Right. And the thing that we also need to do, which not many people realize, is when you're making animations like this, you want to make the end of the animation be where they all go back to start. So wherever we decide to end this animation, also he finishes eating about there, and that few bits in between this to get it to go there neat properly. But yeah, that's what we're gonna have. So the fish is gonna go in and out. Okay. Tip more? No tip more. So yeah, we're gonna have to slow that down. We're gonna have to add a little bit more onto this guy while we're at it. Okay, and we'll probably just have him like rotate this way. Oh, whoops. We'll have him kind of rotate. I just battled someone who cast self-heal 6 times in a battle. Just oh, I hate that. Oh, yeah, they're a pain. There's absolute pain. How are you doing anyway, Kinky, with all of that? Are you enjoying it? Because I know you started doing it just so you could see how you enjoyed it and all of that fun stuff. But are you enjoying it? Ups and downs. Yeah, I wasn't 100% sure on the team I gave you, but I think it should be up when I win, when I don't. Oh, down when I don't get the card I need to. Oh, this is so irritating. So irritating. That's why I always say sometimes it really is the look of the cards. What about Axie? Just my friend Kinky here is one of my scholars. That's pretty much it, but yeah, it is very much the look of the cards. A lot of the time. But yeah, if there's anything you want to know about Axie, feel free to ask. I am here for all crypto-related things. Mostly Sandbox when we're doing this, but yes, all crypto-related things. Absolutely fine. Alright, let's sort out this fish, pretty much. We gotta... Right, so he gets to there. Gotta copy, paste that, just so I can now get it prepared where he's got to go. We go a little bit more. And we're going to extend this out to about 3 seconds because I think that's what we kind of need. He goes in and he comes out. He comes out quite quickly. I'd quite like to see this be a little bit more delayed. Goes up. It goes down, he turns around and ends. Right, great. You know about Mooney NFT? I don't know about Mooney NFT. They've played play to earn platform where every NFT is 100% usable. Okay, sounds pretty cool. Something I should definitely have a look into. I'll have a little look at that. Looks kind of cool. I have a Twitter. Twitter's pretty large. How have I not heard about them? Oh, it's a new project. It's a new project with a lot of people. Hey, Helmo. How are you doing? Right, I only have a few more minutes left, so we're probably not going to get the animations done this time. We got to get this guy back to his original position, so he's landing a little bit. I have to land a bit quicker. I also think I'm just gonna have him kind of sink away. And then have him slowly rise back up. So he sinks. I'll copy and paste that for us. Oh wait, no. He can rotate while he's under there. Nobody can see that. Then for a few more frames. Oh no! Where did he go? Oh wait, I can go back here and click him. Great. Then for a few more frames, and then he comes back up a little bit more forward. Slow rise. We want him to slowly rise. And then we'll have him kind of like waddle his way back to his starting position. Copy and paste. There, right, that's cool. I googled Mooney NF. Wait, what? Why would you Google not safe for work? That would bring you something up. 50k, yeah, 50k is pretty big for a project that's only just starting out. My Google Home just started speaking to me. I didn't like it. I usually have it turned off, like the mic turned off. Right, so we got this side being all animated. We got this going on. Okay, that happens far too quickly. You're gonna have to slow down so much of this. Also, where he pops up is to be far more forward. If you start early, you can have your free Mooney NFT. Ooh, that's interesting. I like that. Why is showing like my green screen gone weird? Why is there like a big... Oh, that's the line of this. I was like, why is there a line for my green screen? Thinking light was shining through. It's this line. Oh my gosh. Danny, how are you doing? Right, I have... The music's already finished. I'll pop that back on. I am going to have to finish in 5 minutes. I know. It's sad. Sad times, but we've got to... We haven't even done any animation over here. We're gonna do this guy. He's just pretty much going to... He's gonna go up. Doop. He's gonna sit there for a second. Vankush, thanks for another ice cream. I appreciate it. And he's gonna go down. And a little bit of a wobble. Down. You make it do like, so he's like doing a little dance. Right, so we got that done. But yeah, how's everybody doing? I've really have got to finish at a moment. This is sad. This went really fast. The first hour went like fairly slow, and now it's gone really, really fast. I think as well we're gonna have to make these bits just sort of sway a little. Maybe not too much, but just enough. Alright, let's go on to this fish. I think we'll have it so he kind of just goes up. And we'll have him just... Oh, hello. And just kind of go up, across. Wait, doop. We'll just... Doop. this is a little bit too thin to fit out here. So what I'm going to do is do this. Just gonna change how this fish comes out here. So I can copy that, paste that there, and then copy this bit and paste that right there. It happens very fast. This is gonna last a little bit more. Right now, this is a 3-second animation that we've got going on. So we're probably gonna make it more like a 5-second animation, just so we can have more stuff going on. But yeah, I'm liking this. And the good thing about this is because it's got animations, you usually have to worry about like what you're building. Is there going to be any collision issues? Because whenever you make an animation, it'll put a collision box around the entire thing. But because all the animations is taking place inside this aquarium, the collisions are only going to be inside the aquarium. You plan on streaming on Theta at some point, like in addition to YouTube? I reckon that could definitely be a possibility. Probably that, and what's the other one? Trovo. Theta and Trovo. My main place of streaming, and I really do need to finish in just a moment because I have a meeting at dead on 9. But my main place of usually streaming, I've been really busy so I've not been able to do it, is DLive, and I absolutely adore DLive so much. Which reminds me, while we are on DLive, Cash, are you there? Because I'm going to open the chest. So what DLive has is when there's people within your chat and whatnot talking and stuff like that, there is a chest and inside it will accumulate lino. Think of it like Twitch bits, and once it gets past 4 in the chest, I can open it and it will distribute to the people. Oh, I've never heard of it. I'll look into it. Yeah, DLive. So I'm going to distribute those rewards. If you've got like a Twitch login, you can just sign in through your Twitch, which is super helpful. But it basically means that, and if people donate, then it helps build the chest up higher, and it will get distributed to people depending on how active they are, if they subbed to me, if they have donated anything as well, and it'll get distributed that way. I'm just gonna do that. I don't know, I think it won't pop up on my OBS. Oh, Kinky! Cash wasn't even there. Kinky got it all. Cash was too slow. Well done, Kinky. And yeah, that gets distributed, and then they can choose whether they want to donate any of that back to me. That's like Twitch bits. Think of it like Twitch bits. It's the DLive version of Twitch bits. And yeah, they can either choose to keep that for themselves. They need quite a lot to be able to cash it out for themselves, or they can donate it to me, donate it to someone else. They can do all of that. Like Kinky right now has just donated two lemons to me, which is two Lino, which is about a penny, I think. And an ice cream. Thanks, Kinky, appreciate it. But anyway, I do have to finish. I am sorry for finishing quite a bit sooner than I usually do, but let's do this transition. We got quite a bit done today. We managed to finish off the Witch's Cottage, which is absolutely amazing. Really happy about that. And we have we've started the animation for the aquarium, so on Thursday when we do Voxedit, we will finish off the animation for the aquarium and maybe start building something else. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you would like to see sort of like the Witch's Cottage all the way through, I have named them in parts, so you can go back and watch the Witch's Cottage be built through all those. And as always, have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. Goodbye!
Pikachu?